Hi, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents and welcome to number 1 Blackfirs Lane, a hugely exclusive address and a very exclusive property. There is masses of accommodation here in this detached residence. It sits on a very mature plot surrounded by miles of Cheshire's finest countryside, but also being close to the new link road, great schools, great amenities. It ticks so many boxes and is a very, very rare opportunity. We cannot wait to show you around, so let's go and have a look. We're here on the very exclusive Blackfirs Lane on the edge of Congleton town centre and miles of countryside, where we have number 1 Blackfirs Lane for sale. This is a grand, mature, imposing home, and that maturity you can see just in the foliage that surrounds it. What I love the most about the home, there's many things, but I love this huge in and out carriage driveway. Your brick pillars and gates there, and indeed the very same on the right here, and you get a great view of the home just between these grand old trees here. So follow me in this way and you soon start to see that it very much is grand and imposing, and the maturity and exclusivity of this area is just very exciting. The square footage in this home, the potential in this home is also very exciting. People love to get onto Blackfirs Lane, and this is an opportunity to get number 1, which has got to be the best address, hasn't it? So as you can see, an enormous driveway, it's taking many vehicles, beautiful gardens. So on the right hand side there you may have seen a garage, but just in front of those cars there we've got a huge double garage there, so you can get a couple of Range Rovers in there if needs be, which is a real rarity. So the home is crisp and fresh, looks really nice. Without further ado, let's get on inside and show you everything on offer. So coming through that lovely storm porch, you enter into this, well, it's much more than a reception hall, it's a grand space to come on into. It's absolutely stunning, plenty of natural light coming through, and it gives us access primarily to many of the reception rooms, and there are many. So moving on through this beautiful part of the home, you'll see the details of the coving and the beautiful flooring. We're going to start on this rear corner in the main reception sitting room. So being on the rear corner of the property, this multi-aspect room has got a good feeling of coziness about it, but also very spacious, light and bright. Wrapped around a focal fireplace there, you could configure your furniture in many ways, but no matter what you do, you're going to love the views from this garden, and come and get your first glimpse of this rear garden. It's absolutely stunning, accessed via these sliding glazed doors currently. That really is a very special garden that complements the home well. And that's not the only natural light source. Of course, the window on the end there has got almost as impressive wooded mature views that are going to change with the seasons. So it's really nice to not have any direct neighbours there. Gives you so much privacy to the rear and indeed the side. Stepping back into the entrance hall, it's worth noting there's integral access into that big double garage that we showed you. And moving on past, just before the kitchen, we've got a really useful utility space here, but it seems like much more than that. I mean, it's got its own Belfast sink there, it's got plenty of storage space, of course, for the utilities. A great size laundry room or utility room. And now come on into this kitchen come dining entertaining space. This is a lovely bright room, and I love this timber effect, cool grey flooring underneath me. It gives it a contemporary edge, but it's also got a real classic country feel too. Double doors straight into a conservatory, which are perfect for admiring that garden. We'll go into that in a moment. Then through a nice big archway we get into the main kitchen area, and this is a very stylish space. Straight away, space for your big feature fridge there. This marble effect worktop flows all the way around. Again, blending contemporary with country. We've got a big range cooker there as well. Handleless units, plenty of them. Metro style tiling, contrasting grout. Just really is very on trend, and this will get you going immediately. Wrapping all the way around here, of course complemented by yet more views of the rear gardens. And next to this kitchen, we come into a separate, well, I would say entrance hall, but there's no door on it currently. Subject to building regulations, perhaps you can have a door here. And this whole side of the house could be your very own annexed wing. Take a look at the floor plan to see how it all pins together. We're just going to start with this reception room here. Now this is accessed both from that inner hallway, but also from that main reception hall that I first came into. This is a very smart room. It enjoys the bay that you'll have seen from the front. And again, you could use this for a number of things. Currently dining, but again, there's so much space in this home. The flexibility and the options, I think, are endless. Back into the inner hallway, and we've got two more lounge rooms for you. Right on the front corner this time, another beautiful bay room, bay fronted room, masses of space as you can see, currently a brilliant home office. This huge running machine looks dwarfed in the room, so much space here. And right behind it, on the back corner, yet another sitting room or lounge. So, you know, if you do have an independent relative or someone that needs their own space, then having this right on the back corner is just going to be really useful. Multi-aspect room, light on the side, the rear, and just take a look at this feature wood burning stove. That's enormous and will throw out some serious heat, I'm quite sure. But if you need to cool down, you can throw those double doors open and admire the gardens. So front to rear, this room really is a great size. And again, all that natural light from the multi-aspect really embellishes that. And last but not least, off this inner hall area, we've got a beautiful bathroom. Now this is bathroom number 3 of the home. Stunningly decorated, big corner bath and shower, and lovely pieces everywhere, sparklingly clean, very useful. So obviously you can see this staircase here from the inner hall, but from that main reception hall you'll have seen another staircase. So hopefully the floor plan explains, yes, we've got 2 staircases, which again is a big luxury. We're going to go up the main one. Back through the hall, worth noting there's some understairs storage, but now up we go. Rising up this very attractive return staircase, we've got a main landing here, loft access hatch, beautiful vaulted ceiling. We're going to start with the master bedrooms. There's 5 bedrooms in total. Just take a look at this, palatial in its proportions, quite literally. Nice feature ceiling, you've got skylights that side, you've got multi-aspect, 2 windows to the front, 1 to the side. It's just complete luxury. You could configure this in 100 different ways, I'm quite sure. It will take the biggest bed on the market, it will take wardrobes, additional furniture. So much going on here. It's such a luxury and a real treat for perhaps the mortgage payer of the home. And it's complemented, of course, by a spacious ensuite. Now this shares that vaulted style ceiling, there's a big shower cubicle and everything else you would need in here, big privacy window too. So even if you didn't want a bedroom so big, this would be an incredible cinema room, a media room, maybe a gym. Options endless, like I say. Back across this landing, just before we get to the bathroom, we've got another double bedroom. You'll be fed up of hearing me say double bedroom by the end of this, because they are all great doubles, enjoying great aspects, plenty of natural light in this one with the skylight and views of the rear garden. Whilst this bedroom doesn't have its own ensuite, it sits right next to this luxurious family bathroom. Feature bath there, enormous shower cubicle just behind the door on your right, and again, everything you would need presented perfectly. And now through into, yes, you guessed it, another double bedroom. Front and rear aspect on this one, massive, huge amounts of space. And again, if you looked at the floor plan, you'll see a door here, takes you through to another double bedroom where we're going to go now. But if you were to brick that door up, this bedroom, of course, will be independently accessed by the staircase we've just come up. So of course this home is going to resonate with families, perhaps large families, and in these rooms, no matter what age the children are, they can really live out of these bedrooms. And now through that door into this room, which of course, if that was bricked up, would be independently accessed from this set of stairs where we'll show you in a moment. But this is a massive bedroom, again enjoying the front and rear dual aspect. And certainly no arguments from the children who's getting the biggest bedroom. This one though enjoys a bit of built-in storage over the stairs. And here we are at the top of the landing from that inner hallway we showed you earlier, so hopefully it's all fitting together well. Lastly, on the bedroom front, bedroom number 5. Certainly a very good single room, currently used as a bit of a hobby craft room, could be the perfect office, tucked away in the eaves here with an incredible green view. And next door in a moment we'll show you that there is a WC, so subject to some building work, maybe this could be yet another luxurious bathroom to service the household. Endless options. And right on cue, here is the WC. So it's a good size, right next to bedroom 5. Does the job very well, whether you want to change it or not. So stepping out of that conservatory we mentioned earlier, you come straight onto a patio raised terrace area, which is really nicely flagged, decorative gravel and stone around, and it fits well with the planting scheme, and it's well worth a closer look actually if you can keep your eyes off the garden for a moment. Because you've got extra depth here where you can have your patio set up, alfresco dining, there's an outdoor tap and set up there for all your gardening needs. So there's so much on offer here that you're going to enjoy, and of course you can access it from this rear bay as well on that back reception room we showed you. And right at the back here is that aforementioned garage just to the right of the home. So this is a great terrace, and of course it gives way to one of the best gardens I've seen certainly all year, if not in the last 2 or 3 years. This couldn't be better in my opinion. Mature wooded backdrop, I can hear some birds tweeting, the sun's out, which is great. Flat lawns for the dog, for the kids, for the gardener, and then it leads down to yet more patio, paved terrace for alfresco dining, so you can move around with the sun here, but it keeps going and going down towards the woods. So much depth to it, so many flowers here and beds and borders you could really get stuck in, and it just keeps going and going, and there you've got more woodland at the back here, and that woodland really screens you from new developments that are dotted around this side of this exclusive side of town. So down from the foot of the garden you just have to take a look at the rear, and it's so very vast there. There's width to it, there's depth, there's character to it, but you really get a good idea of where those thousands and thousands of square feet come from inside the home. Masses of peace and quiet round here, obviously with that wooded backdrop not only to the rear but to the side. It's just amazing. And that's the tour of this superb residence, now all complete. It's exclusive, it's luxurious, and we're very excited to bring it to you for sale. So give us a call here at Chris Handwriting Estate Agents and we can book you that all-important viewing. We're here in West Heath, a very popular and very well-established location.
Although it's short proximity to the town centre,
there's plenty right here on your doorstep.
With a post office, a chemist, shops and brilliant restaurants.
There's also great links to neighbouring towns Sandbach and Holmes Chapel, and access to the new link road, which allows commuters to easily get to Macclesfield and Manchester. There are 2 wonderful primary schools to choose from,
such as Blackfirs Primary School, the Quinta Primary School,
and there's also Congleton High School and Sixth Form. So for anyone in Congleton, Asprey Country Park here in West Heath is a popular local beauty spot and very, very attractive attraction. Come and take a closer look. So as you can see, this is a popular beauty spot for good reason. It's absolutely stunning. It really is a popular walk. You can jog around there, and the expanse of water is used by fishermen and local sail sports clubs, so it really is very serene and just perfect to have nearby. So whether it's a quick walk or a quick jog, or you want to make a day of it sunbathing here, it really is absolutely superb. There's a visitors centre and they sell ice cream and coffee sometimes, which is really good, and the water is beautiful, so let's take you down to the edge. Here we are at the water's edge, a beautiful expanse. Just over there is the water sports centre as well. On this side it's very serene, you may just see a few ducks floating around there. Very peaceful, perfect for de-stressing. As I said earlier, there's a visitors centre which is really informative and good fun. Speaking of good fun, this is the coffee and ice cream shop, which on a sunny day like this does a roaring trade, and with good reason.
We're here in Congleton Town Centre.
There's a variety of offerings from restaurants and cafes to great shops.
There's also a and Daneside Theatre.
It's got great transport links by way of this busy bus station. There's even a bustling taxi rank. And just a short journey to the really useful train station.
And if you've got little ones, there's a choice of 3 great primary schools all close to the town centre.
Such as St Mary's, Marfields and Davon. And for the weekend, there's even a paddling pool and Congleton Park's play area. The Victorian Park also has oriental gardens, beautiful river walks and even a fantastic cafe bar, as well as much more.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring?
Sorted.
Photos?
Sorted.
Filming?
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
to the country, we're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. Our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.